But I'd focus mainly on marks in this, so I'll focus mainly on marks for people who don't know. Again, at the bottom left of the screen is how your marks spawn. They can only spawn in the enemy jungle, and they the first mark is always 50-50. No, there's no X, Y, Z reason why the scuttle might have spawned away from you, like 5 to 10 times and stuff. But yeah, so 0 marks, it would always spawn on the scuttle. If you get a mark off of an invade or something, your first mark will not always spawn on the scuttle. If you get a mark off of an invade, your first mark can spawn, I believe, at 315 in the enemy jungle at that point. But if you have no marks, it'll always be scuttle. Also, if you don't have F keys, rebind this at the bottom, champion specific interaction. Reason being, you can use your F keys to change your mark even when in combat, as long as this icon right here does not have a cooldown ticking down. So you want to rebind if you don't have F keys, or if you do have F keys, keep your F keys bound. But yeah, you want to rebind champion specific interactions if you don't have F keys on your keyboard, because it's very useful to be able to change your mark without being able to click on it. And even when the bar is hidden, you can change your mark in a team fight if your mark isn't on cooldown. So very useful. I appreciate that, Emmy. Okay, so, like I said, I'm not going to be playing for KDA and stuff this game. I do not care how many times I die. I don't care how many times I get kills. I'm going to try to focus on marks, which might not work well because they might spend the entire time trying to counter jungle my marks, because that does happen sometimes. So I do not expect me to be trying to play like a hyper carry unless I really have to, because I still do want to win. But, I'm going to focus mainly on that. The reason I marked the enemy jungler at the start of the game is you have the highest likelihood to run into the enemy jungler at the start of the game. He might invade you might invade him, you might counter gank him. You have, by the time you're ready to gank, you will be able to change your mark to whoever you want to change your mark to anyways. So it's not a big deal. You can just keep the enemy jungler mark at the start and then choose your mark from there. Another thing with it is that whenever you are going to mark a laner, there's an 8-second delay between the mark changing. So if I click on Riven right now, I have to wait 8 seconds before we kill her to get the mark. So sometimes if you know the enemy is going to die before the 8 seconds is over, then it's okay to just give up a mark. Okay, he doesn't have a stun, he can't kill. I'm kind of surprised that out of all champions to invade me, it was an early game volley. I don't have smite for this, and volley is on this side of the map, which is a little bit pain, but my mark did spawn here. Volley had 16 CS. Okay. Oh, there's a blitzy. Oh my god, they do not want me getting marks. Their support is in mid or top side already. Oh my god. Up. Right? Okay, Varus, just 2 Varus things. Understandable. Have a nice day. Nice. And, ooh, and I get a shutdown. Cool. Alright, so this is what I mean. I didn't change my mark because I didn't think we were going to get killed within 8 seconds. Guess what? I get a mark off the jungler because I had the enemy jungler marked. He was topside, so odds are you can infer that probably his raptors are dead. So the only 2 things that can mark right now for me having 2 marks would be this scuttle and the enemy Gronk. If his chickens are dead, which they might not be dead, but we're going to assume they are because he was in topside. So because there's a bug with level 1 Gromps where they don't mark sometimes, yeah, that marks it there. Yeah, if you don't know that either, there's a bug with marks where a level 1 Gromp won't mark sometimes. It just happens. It's just a bug and I don't know why. How do you get this chroma? You just pay for it. It's just like the same as in any other chroma. It's just the aquamarine one. Oh crap, they're dying. I'm gonna burn my flash here because I don't think he has flash since I killed him in mid lane. And oh, he did have flash. I take it back. So he just let us get the shutdown in mid earlier then. Weird. Like, what is it? Yeah, it's in the... No, you can buy it at any point right now. It's in the shop. You can buy it. Volley's right there. He just warded. So right now, I'm looking at what's alive on the map, and the fact that Volley was in bot side, that means his chickens are going to be the next thing to respawn that can potentially be marked, most likely. Yep, see, there's the chicken mark right there. See, you can always predict where your marks are going to go as long as you know what's alive and what's not. You can always predict that stuff. It is very easy to do, and it takes no real brain capacity as long as you pay attention. Now next, I'm going to go up here And I'm just going to go through his jungle. I know this stuff is dead. The reason I'm coming up here, though, is just to get the timers on his camp so I know when they're respawning. So I can see that if they're going to respawn by the time the crab spawns. Because when he takes this, the next thing that's going to mark is either the Gromp that's going to respawn or the Scuttle Crab. And I believe Scuttle respawns much faster than Gromp does right now. So the next mark should, keyword being should, I'm just going to grab this. The next mark, though, should be on the Scuttle Crab after he kills that. Unless his Gromp respawns. And yeah, just for instance of when I say you can mark people without clicking on them, I'm not going to probably be able to kill Riven, but just for example, if I press Shift F1 right now, you can see my mouse is at the top of my screen, not at the mark bar. If I press Shift F1, it marks Riven. See? F1 is the whatever's on the left, F5 is on the right, and obviously in between is 3, 4, and, you know, so on. I don't really care about that right now. That's fine. It's one little wolf. But yeah, that's how changing your marks with the F keys work. Okay. So now the Scuttle is spawning. His Gromp still hasn't respawned. So we know the Scuttle is our next mark then because the Gromp still isn't alive. So I can start prepping it and getting it low. Oh, actually his Gromp is spawning, but yeah, see there's the Scuttle. It didn't spawn yet, so this marks. And now because I get this, I get my 4th mark, which means I get my extra range and my mark tier set changes. So now no longer can anything over here, like in the, like this pit, or the Scuttles, this pit, his chicken pit, or his Gromp, they can no longer mark. Now only his red buff, his blue buff, his wolves, and his Krugs can mark. And because of that, we know Volley's on bot side because he got Drake. So as long as he farms his bot side camps, that means that he didn't kill his wolves. He didn't kill his wolves, so it's kind of 50-50 right now. It's 50-50 on whether or not his wolves or his red are gonna mark here. Because he didn't kill his he didn't kill the wolves, he went to bot lane to gank. Alright. Can I win the 50-50? Oh, nope, I didn't win the 50-50. That's pain. No 50-50 win for me. But once he kills those wolves, that means the next mark will spawn on Krugs then because he killed blue and he's killing wolves and I killed red. Red and blue have such a long respawn timer that means the Krugs will be the next one to respawn, so the mark has to spawn there next. It's just process of elimination to find out where the marks are going to spawn. Riven's freezing, which is a little bit of a hard thing to gank for then. He's being smart for freezing because... Oh, I'm not paying attention. Oops. I was looking at my map there. That should just be a dead bear. That's just a dead bear. There's no shot he could do anything there. Actually, we do kill Riven here, so I get the mark too. He actually didn't go kill that mark there, so it's going to throw off the timers a little bit. He killed my bot and reset and didn't go kill his wolves, so it's going to throw off where the marks and stuff are going to spawn. Alright, shift F2 to mark the volley bear. I'm not in the bush, but it's fine. Grab that. I'm just gonna get rid of the potion by this. Alright, so yeah, so he kind of threw off the whole mark timer by still not killing that, which kind of makes this a little bit more pain to track the marks. There we go, now they're dead. Now the next mark will spawn on his Krugs here. He finally decided it was about time he wanted to kill it. I should lose my red side there, which is okay with me because I'm just going to play top side for the marks anyways. Yep, see there's the mark on the Krugs, like I said too. We go grab this mark up here. Bot lane is unfortunately probably dead here. Yeah, they're dead. The Jinx is super fed, which is a little bit pain, but it is what it is. Beat the spot lane. Okay, that works. Thoughts on Overheal Bloodline runes instead of Triumph and Alacrity? I know they work on normal ADCs. I haven't really tried it on Kindred, so I can't say anything about it. I haven't tried the healing build on Kindred at all. Okay, yeah, there's the ward. Like I said, I should lose this. So his wolves should be respawning relatively soon, so they should mark here in a sec, by the way, in terms of mark stuff. They should mark before his blue does. Unless he killed him off spawn again, which again, with this dude, I don't even know with how he's clearing. Yep, see, there's the wolves mark. Again, it's really simple. I hope you guys understand how simple this is now, considering I keep just showing you how easy this is. Oh my, no. I walked forward for an auto. Ah, pain. I walked forward for an auto on accident, and he silenced me so I couldn't Q when I wanted to. But I got the Drake at least, so it's okay. That was a kill secure. I mean, yeah, I kind of did rob the kill in mid there. In all fairness, though, it is better for you to always have somebody get an assist and get a solo kill because your team gets more gold for the assist than not having the assist. So in all fairness, it's not bad for somebody to get an assist. I did rob it entirely, like 100% money back guaranteed. I robbed that, but, you know, it happens sometimes. Oh yeah, so if I do upload this to YouTube, out of pure curiosity for the weird person in my comments who says it's just lucky that I get fed on Kindred and that I know how things work. So is this game also pure luck that I'm saying literally what's going to happen when it happens? Or you know? I wonder, is this one also pure luck for you? You weirdo? Like is it? Okay, good shutdown. Mark Danny. I'm gonna get one shot here probably. There we go. For that. I usually build fourth item. It depends on the game. I don't have a usual build. Builds need to adapt based on whatever you're playing against. Alright, so his wolves should be respawning to mark here soon, but he's on this side of the map, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it.
Words, la la la, pew twang pew.
Are you imitating me?
I smell prey. Your lies.
Where did he go? He just went to the moon for a second. I think he cleared his wolves though, so I don't think they're gonna, like, I think they're to respawn and he cleared them off spawn, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, pretty sure he just cleared them off spawn. Oh well. That means that the Krugs will mark next, unless those wolves respawn very soon, which I don't think they're going to. Yeah, and there's a ward there.
Wolf chases what is not willing to go.
Alright, remark Flowey Bear. Oh, his wolves did respawn before his Krugs did, so they're just on a weird timer. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that they respawned over there. They're on just a very weird timer. I'm gonna use this mid just because it's gonna push the mid lane turret. It's a waste of a herald, and you shouldn't waste it like that. But it'll be fine. So Yone's still doing well. I'm doing fine. Varus is doing fine. Bot lane not so fine, but it's fine. How much time is on Drake? 50 seconds? Okay, I'm gonna go back. Because my team's so AD heavy, yes, I am going Cleaver. I should probably get Maul for Annie, but I'm gonna go Cleaver for now and just hope that Annie doesn't one-shot me.
The weft and weave of fate guides.
Alright, so because he's over there, I'm gonna mark Jinx instead of him.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, it's not alive yet, friend.
Never promise.
Alright, so I got my red smite slow here. That should be some kills there, but I probably died to volley. Never mind, he ulted. Okay, that works. And I get the mark off of it. Alright, so now that I have 8 marks, there's nowhere marks can spawn but other than dragons and barons. So yeah, that's pretty much that for marks. That's really how easy marks are. That's honestly all there is to them.
They go.
Hungry we follow.
Not autopiloting this game? Do you know how hard it is to not autopilot though, Tem, when you play a champion for 8 years? Again, it's why I do meme builds and stuff all the time. Because I can go cracking wits every game and win a vast majority of my games, but it's nowhere near as fun as just doing memey stuff and having fun and enjoying it. His ult on cooldown, which is why I'm face tanking him, by the way. Varus, it's been nice knowing you, friend. I love you, buddy. I'm sorry you died for me. Also, we killed Volley too fast, so I didn't get the mark. Don't you do it, Annie. No. Leave me alone. Have a new chroma? No, this is not new. There's no new chromas for Kindred.
Depart in peace.
The cats versus dog skin for Kindred? Yeah, which doesn't come out until who knows when. It's not coming out anytime soon. Normally they come out for April Fools, but they chose not to do cats versus dog like April Fools this year. So who knows when it's gonna come out?
How long will we be together?
Could come out like next year. Who knows? Not really. Probably not next year. Yeah, actually, it's right. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, you know what? We decided to wait till next year. I don't have insider information. No, I don't. Have you not heard me talk about how much I hate the Riot Balance team? Do you think that I am nearly popular enough to be allowed to do that and have Riot inside information? Oh, I'm on a ward. Okay. Oh no, they want me dead. Alright, we're fine. Alright. Early, I'm a member of the LPP. Ah, yes, I'm definitely part of the League Partner Program. Don't you see all the chromas and skin giveaways I do all the time? Surely I am. Release it. Riot almost never does anything where they don't release it on PBE first because they need to bug test it. Even things like skins and stuff can very much damage the game if you don't bug test it first. Like, the bug testing is extremely, extremely important. Nobody wants to deal with another situation of the Nidalee walks out of a bush on one side of the map and appears in front of people on the other side of the map to jump scare them. They're not gonna not test stuff.
Away their armor.
Rip it to shreds.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Those who run from death stood still in life. More life.
Alright, who do I want to mark here? Honestly, Blitz. He's very easy to kill, so keep him marked to kill the ward. Seraphine, you want the gold? Take the gold. Thank you. Jesus. She's looking at it like, me auto ward as support? No. Alright, I get a mark off of this. So I already have 625 range, so I actually have longer range than Jinx when she has her machine gun right now, which is nice. So, yeah.
What sounds do they make?
Shouldn't have walked up, bud. Should not have walked up.
All will know us in time.
An angry bear. Alright, there you go, chat. There's how you play Kindred and get marks and all that jazz and blah 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 and educational stuff. People on YouTube, if you still like this kind of video, I don't know, like, comment, all that stuff. And I know everybody's like, I need to do a build video. Bro, doing a build video is so hard. They buff and nerf items and metas like change all the time and stuff. Doing itemization videos is so hard for Kindred. Because Kindred's builds are so good in so many different ways. But there you go. I hope that people understand how marks work. If you don't understand how marks work after this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. There you go. Most damage in the game. Got all the marks. Carried the game perfectly fine. Easy, yay. Woohoo. Here's runes items for people who wanted to PTA with Triumph, Alacrity, Cut Down, Treasure Hunter, and Sudden Impact. There we go.